Good morning, folks. Welcome back to part two of this sucker. Here we go. So, yesterday we got to here, which is not a bad start, but it's not really where I want to be yet. I'm not crazy in love with this thing, although I think we're getting close. Um, and I'm hoping we can knock it out in time to put it in context and give it a bit of a terrain space as well. Um, we shall see. And there we go. So first thing, the more I looked at this yesterday, the less I like this brown. And I think I'm just going to change this color just out of the space right now to plus, new, and tab. And I'm going to select all that. And I'm going to assign it to that just because I don't want to see it. It just kind of messes with me to see it. Um, it's not the right tone for what we're going for. Some things I don't like. I don't like how that's connecting or not connecting here. Maybe we should fix that next. Let's see. Just going to take these two and E. Scale. I don't care if it's like exactly good. There we go. That's better. We can even maybe put something kind of there too. That might be cool. Kind of just, and we could also just merge these actually for real too. But yeah, let's see about me putting something there. Oh, we're not mirrored, or are we? Now we are. Okay. Um, let's see if we can just do a little kit bashing. See what we can find. Again, as always, apologize for being off the other window. I just cannot read. This might be neat. Let's try this. Is that an actual robot head? I don't know what it is. Let's see. I think it's supposed to be a robot head, but I kind of like it. It is a little heady. Let's try something else. Let's try just this piece here. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure, check my import settings and make sure we are going to append and not link, because I'm tired of it doing the other thing. There we go. Let's join those parts together. And local RX90. Okay. We just do something like as dumb as that. Let's see if we can shrink it down. I don't hate that. Not sure how I feel about it having a top like that though. Let's just add it. I don't need this piece at all. Right? Right. And then let's solo this thing. I do like having a circle, but I think it's just gonna be a circle. Actually, didn't. No, we're good. I'm going to take this one face and face, poke faces. Is there custom normals on this thing? Let's see. Let me move that around too, or am I just blind? There it is. Geometry, clear custom normals. Okay, cool. There it was. Just something like that. It's cool. A lot of work for what we did, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm into that. That is definitely unifies it more. Cool. I'm trying to think what else I want to do. What like I'm basically looking to see what I don't like about it. Still, something weird going on there. That face is still. No, it's right. It's just, yeah. That whole kind of cut got a little weird. I think we might do the same thing again on top of that with something. Maybe looking for a neat piece, something kind of fun. Let's see this. That is a cool piece. Let's just join it together. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just kind of massage it into place a little bit, and that's fine. That's fun, except that's actually kind of fun. Across the board. I don't know why we have this here like this. Let's just edit this part then. And 2, 3, sorry. Get rid of those. And I just want to actually, I think what I want to do is, no. I just want to fill that space. Okay. Edge, bridge edge loops. Cool. That's what we wanted to do. Yep. That is what we wanted to do. Let's rotate it just a titch. Take it that way just a titch so that the circle's not compromised. And that just makes that part feel way better. Yeah, I like that, I think. We could still do a little bit more with it. If we're going to take, I don't know. That and down. Yes. Just to tie it in. Save. Okay. That's coming along. And so if you're curious, these parts that I'm using came from a Humble Bundle kit bash. It's a guy, JRO. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. So sadly, I think the Humble Bundle is over, but it was a good one. Into it. I've just been getting them as I fix my asset browser library, fixing it. And I think I want a cover now. Just something simple in the top, but still kind of cool. We want to be over that. Join it together. Man, I got in the right spot. Who knew? Ooh, no. Undo history. To here. There we go. Okay. And it's reasonably lined up correctly. I could try decalify. Something I picked up near the end before, and I wasn't using it because I wasn't doing sci-fi stuff. Let's just see what it does. It may or may not work. Add a modifier, unassigned, decalify. How do I have two? I don't know if it's going to work. It seems to be doing a weird. Yeah, I think it's assigning it to the wrong one. I don't know why. There we go. Shrinkcraft is turning it sideways, and I don't know why that is. Whatever. We're just going to do it this way until I can figure out how decalify works better. It's pretty close anyway. And it's coming through all the way. Great. And save. I can actually, now I'm gonna alter my opinion on it. I'm gonna have to rotate it again, which is gonna suck. Let's bring it back and let's scale it up just a bit to 0.8. I'm gonna have to rotate it though. So just those two things. Yeah. Cool. Back. Okay. There we go. That's better. I like it further back like that. It makes more sense too. Save it. Yeah, we're starting to get somewhere. The other thing I thought about looking at is we have all those parts here from the beginning that we didn't use or we turned off that built the initial ship. So like surfaces. We got those blobby things. Okay, they're simple. Greebles are what we got in there. Those are just blobby blobbies. Anything neat? They're not awful, but now we're all right with that. Let's antennas are always good though. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these antennas. I think we're going to use the shorter one. Move to shuttle. Turn off front antennas. And Alt-G. It's big. So these things do not have guns, and I don't want it to feel like they have guns necessarily. So we'll have to be cognizant of that. What if we turned it around? Just looking for an interesting shape more than anything else here. Take that to there. To here. And what if we flip it? Yeah. And we can line it up so it doesn't cut through that engine so egregiously. It's kind of like that. And that's kind of fun. Makes it feel faster, right? And complicates up that space, which I like. Okay, maybe take it now, edit it, and let's just grab this one and this one. Actually, first off, Let's add some edge loops here. And here. And oh, that way. That way. Cool. There we go. Should still be set dynamic off. Yep. Random panels on. Cool. I'm into that. X, delete those vertices, or faces rather. Then this and this, join. Merge by distance. Cool. Fun. I think we do the same on the lower one too. Just those two. Actually, make this one. Give it a few more. Make it a little less long. Q, random panels. I'm set our max to 25. Yeah, sure. Yes. Cool. Great. I feel like that adds to us. Oh, we do need to go up a little bit, don't we? And there we go. So it lines up there. That still lines up fine. Nice. All righty. Hopefully somebody's here, but if you're not, that's cool too. I'm having a good time. I'm liking this so far quite a bit. Now, handles. We added just some door handles, which are kind of dumb from a sci-fi vehicle perspective on the outside, but you know, they look cool. RX90. Scale that in. It's going to take us a bit probably to line it up right, but whatever. Rotate it a bit more that way. Scale down a bit more even. That's not really good. I want to do more like that. Yeah. That's too far out. Let's see if we can squish it in a little bit. Cool. All these curved surfaces are always challenging for this sort of thing. Okay. We could try decalify again. See what it does. See if we can make it work. Decalify. It's not touching it. Shrink wrap. Raycast? No, that gets weird. I don't know what's up to with that. Well, we're just gonna get rid of it. I'll have to figure that one out. I'm all right with that. Anyway, well, maybe not. Let's just, do you want to be able to see that? Cool. Tab 3, coplanar, E. When all else fails, cheat. Cool. Mirror it. Let me get just a door handle. Just kind of nice. Yeah. We're trying to give it a sense of authenticity now. And we don't want to go terribly grunge sci-fi either, though. So we're just taking a look. Those are cool. We put this here. I just dig on these things. Let's join it together. I just think they're cool. Down a little bit. Yeah, cool. Dentist appointments. I had one last week. Good luck. Yeah, I think this is looking all right. I'm kind of into it. Again, I really wish I could get decalify to work. This would be the perfect decal for this, but whatever. 3. Shift G, coplanar, O. No. Just have to do it this way. Poor man's squishy apply. I'll make it work eventually. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of a place for like a pipe to happen. Mirror that there. Maybe we do another one, sort of emphasize this on, we can do it on that wing or underneath here on that part there. Maybe like right there. Ooh, that's just kind of a neat part. This is something different, but let's see. That is just cool. No notes. Again, join it together. Cool. Take it closer to the edge. I don't know why, just cause. But fun. Merit. Great. Little things. Just stuff to give it a sense that it's more than just a generic shape. And maybe here. Let's see what that looks like. Also fun. If we I'm going, yeah, stay local. Okay. We don't have to have the whole thing out. We could kind of come into it's like that. That feels neat. Okay, I'm into it. Cool. None of these things by themselves are particularly meaningful, but they add up together sometimes to make something that just feels cool. Um, let's see our bottom. Let's do another cover on the bottom. We're not going to worry about landing gear, I don't think, or where they would go. We're going to be a little bit slack on that just because I don't feel like, although we could. We could. You might, rabbit, you might. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Some there. And that one up a bit higher. To bring it in to like there. Okay. I think what we're going to do on the ship now is take these pieces here. Yeah. Good. We got that on. Cool. Yes. To that. Cool. Nice. That will do exactly what we want. Just give us a place for this to go, and there we go. That I love, actually. I think that's going to be really cool. Make sure those are up high enough, but I think they are. Yes, they are. See how much, like, that just makes it to me from the bottom. Now it's like, oh yeah, it has intent, it has feeling. It's real into it. Looks like there's a weirdness here. Let's fix that. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Let's do the same here. Is there still a line there? Probably multiple things there. Shift hide. Okay. There we go. Should be better, right? Much. Hey, Longbowen. That's much better. Fix that. Fix that. I'm feeling way better about this now. This vehicle's looking way cooler. And again, I didn't do much, but sometimes a little bit of micro detail is really helpful. I want a little bit back in here now too. I call that good. Let's try that. Panels. Max of 50. I want them bigger. Yes. Thickness. No. Too much. No, I'm into that. Cool. Select it, tab X, faces, get rid of them. Join. Better. Yes, definitely better. Okay. So now we're getting close where I have to start thinking of that material again, which is like my least favorite part on this vehicle. I did not like where we were with it, but I didn't really have any better ideas. So else I want to do first, just looking. I do kind of want to fix this doorway. There's something I don't like about it. Can I grab that? No, that's the problem. Okay. I see the problem entirely, but this will work, I think. I'm going to take that and curve extract. That's on the other side, right? Well, that's fine. Good deal. Object, set origin to geometry. Okay. And we want to give it caps. Oh, we're going to mess with it in a minute too. And scale it. Something just to go over that blasted ugly door edge. So, oh, bevel the edges on which part? Yeah, that's the problem is I've over beveled some of these edges already. But yes, I know. That, sure. I'm okay with that. At least try it. Convert to mesh. Yeah. Oh, that's when they're not. I forgot. I always forget this. A M merge by distance. There we go. Now, Caps are different objects, right? Yeah. Now. Whew, yeah. Cool. Much better. There we go. There we go. That's better. This is something fun. A little bit. Okay. Undo. Now. Tab. 3 here. And bottom is good. Okay. To here. Global. Great. Cool. Just giving me a little something over that doorway. Do I like it better? I think so. I know nothing about it. I am at this point now. It's kind of interesting because, like I said, it's been 7 months since I've done 3D work at all. Everything I was doing at work was very limited Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator for the last 6 months. So I'm like, what am I doing? It's kind of I'm out of the loop again, but that's okay. I did not try making the doorway a sticker. It might have been better. I thought about it afterward, but I'd already cut in my mesh and saved. So, sometimes you are using the mistakes of the past, and that's not even a bad thing. Let's take this. It does force you sometimes to have to make decisions. Better. Tying that in. Okay, just trying to unify it a bit. Again, like kit bashing is awesome, but you got to make it look like it's not, unless it's just a mass collection of sort of meaningless details, that it looks like it has some intent to it. And I think that helped tying those together there. I'm liking it. I wonder, part of me wants to see these things on the bottom too. Just gonna, obviously they don't fit like that right now. But do we like something like that underneath? Could be neat. Let's do it. Apply that. Tab. Just this. By selection. Cool. Okay. Now. Interfering with our door a little bit, which we don't like. I'm going to come in there again. Can we line it up, and do we like it once it's lined up? Oh, my door's not. This should be mirrored. It is, right? Yeah. So why is this not? Oh, I know why. I think. this bad boy. There we go. Why are my doors not lined up properly? Huh. Remove the mirror. Okay. Yeah, you're lined up. That should be good. And then this. Sorry, kind of got sidetracked, but why is it not? Failed to set value? Why is it not letting me mirror my object? What's going on? This. Now that one's mirrored on object. It is good. So why is it not lined up? Set origin to geometry. Okay. It's unified. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I'll just do that in the meantime. I don't care that much, but weird. Anyway, always fun. This thing, let's try mirroring it. See how we feel about it. Do like that part. Obviously, that's not right yet. E. Do we feel better about like that? It's kind of neat. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna get rid of it. I think it's better to leave it smooth. But I do think I want something down here. That's what that's telling me, is that I need a little something in here. Just that was too big. So let's see what we can find to put in there. I wonder, this would be kind of neat. Yeah. Something kind of like that. One. Actually, can't go down that far, at least this right now. I can scale it in too. Yeah. Let's flip it. No, well, fine, but nice. Very much so. Very into that. Do we give it a connector or not worry about it? We could give it just a little thing, a little bibob. Cool. Even though I don't need this space, I'm going to keep it, I think. Face, poke faces. One. And gotta get rid of the geometry. Clear custom normals. There we go. Cool. And then we'll just fill the backside as well too. Again, it's a few. We could get rid of the inside stuff if we really were feeling it, but we're not, and that's fine. And let's mirror that and hope it mirrors right. It did. Very cool. All righty. So now we got to start thinking colors. I kind of like the gray, but I feel like it might be a little dark. Let's just take a look at it and see. You can bring it up. Yeah, something like that seems cooler for what we're doing here. I like it. And I love that it's just based on a slider because it means we can maybe turn the other one back on. Because that brown is not working for me. Neither is that orange, but you know, hey. I don't know what color I want it to be. I kind of want it to be something like, I want to feel kind of car-like. That feels pretty good. I think those could be good colors for this house. This and this. Link, materials, cool. This, link, materials. These are not actually that material, but they're going to be. They're very close already, though. That's looking pretty good. And this, yeah, sure, we'll do the same thing. And that, materials. Now we want to decide if we want to add grime to it or keep it kind of shiny for the purposes of this. I could see keeping it shiny. Oh, I see something I need to fix. There we go. Fixed. We could add some grime to it. It would be interesting, and particularly back in this engine section would make it punch a little bit more. So for example, if we took this link materials, let's see. That gives us, actually, I kind of dig on just that. It's close enough to the color we might be able to fake it out. No, wrong one. This one to this one. I do kind of like that. Maybe we punch up distressed hull just a little bit. God, it's been so long since I've used distressed hull, messed with it at all. Yeah, these don't even work anymore. It's just there. It's doing nothing. Let's see. Yeah. Bring that up like that. Actually works really nice. And this is our grunge mask. It's not really making a lot of difference there on that one. This one, contrast. Also not really doing a lot. I suppose you're looking to see what the grunges are doing. That's that one, okay. Yeah, it's just adding tiny little bits to this. Cool. That's not the one we care about. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, cavity. Mass strength, take it to 3. Distance of 2. Let's see if that's better. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Unquiet. Someone has to, you know. No, other way around. I think it's that dirtier, but not super dirty. That's fine. I'm going to add a little bit to the other one. I think I'm going to use Distress Salt for the back, but I think for this one here, car paint metal gray, I'm just going to add. Let's see what we got going on. There's our glossy. Let's add. This is a bit of dirt. Oh, let's change this around. BDSDF. Prince bold. Cool. Search. Ambient occlusion. You know, I actually take this. This is how I'm going to do it. This one and this one. Join them. And we're going to factor on the ambient occlusion just for playing it right now. So I can see what the heck it is. Cool. That's not bad, actually. Let's go to like 64, make it smoother. Distance of like 0.2. I might need to put a ramp in there. Yeah. Add a little bit in the holes there. Take that back a little bit. Very subtle. Like that red there is pretty not subtle. Okay. And we're going to go roughness of 1, color, something in like that. Very straightforward. But it gives us a bit, right? A bit of grime. Yeah, it just adds, you feel those edges a bit more just in there. Cool. Did I feel like I changed the color of the car though? Let's see. Why is it all gray? Yeah. Oh, did I apply it to the hull too? This is gray medium. Did I do the wrong one? Yeah, I did. Well, it's fine. No, maybe. This one should be brown. Yes. Great. And this one, there we go. That's better. Now we'll line ourselves up right. And we can just take this section here. We'll do the same thing. We'll duplicate it, grab that. And we will come to this one. Paste this up here. Just add a little bit of dirt in the green. You almost can't see it, but we know it's there. It's feeling fun. Kind of has like a Star Wars, I don't know. I like it. It's a little grungier than I was maybe initially thinking, or a little more Star Warsy, but I don't mind it. Maybe I'm going to take this color down just a little bit. I feel like that works better. Hey, Rob. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. It is good to be back. It's nice to not be cutting foam core for a little bit. This one is, oh, just to make that distress tool too. Yeah. I think this, is going to be distress tool too. Those things in the back, these things that are more industrial on the bottoms. Yeah. So it's sort of, we have the car paint, and then we have the parts that actually do shit. So we'll make this one something. Yeah. But this one will stay as paint. And we're going to change the name of this to green, just so I know what the heck I'm looking at. Yeah, that feels like a fun little car. Feels way more unified than it did yesterday. I'm liking it a lot more. Little air car vibe going on. If we wanted to, we could get really fun with like, what's this one? Ow, ow. Let's see what this does. Can almost not tell, which is fine. From our perspective, it needs some graphics, but I don't know. This is where, after working on a TV show for the last 6 months, I'm like, oh, graphics, but I don't necessarily have, if not the skill set, but certainly the bandwidth to be a graphic designer and this at the same time, at least right now, because I could stop and spend 2 days making graphics for this, but yeah, I think we're all right. I think maybe these here. Oh, let's go back to layout. Sharp, yes. Let's add that to our car paint metallic gray. There we go. This is what problems you get when you join everything together, but whatever. It's because I've completely blown the hell up out of this thing. That's going to be metallic gray medium. Yes. Ooh, that's ugly there. Okay, we're just going to have to put something on top because that's just a mess. Ooh. I am kind of into that, though. Mm-hmm. Mirror it. Very cool. I think I'll even leave it have some holes. Why not? One thing I think I might do now. I'm not sure I actually like those being separated like this. Okay. Sure. Fill. And fill. That's better, I think. Oi! Hey, Michael. Yeah, that is better. Something weird going on right there still, though. I'm just going to take this one, and merge at last. There we go. Right? Yeah. And then this one and this one merge at last. Yeah, really all these. cool. Much better. I bet you that's going to be much better. It is, in fact, much better. Oh, you guys. Turn on. That's better. Let's do that. Yeah. Cool. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to put on there. If we could put a seat inside just because we can kind of see into the window a little bit. Separate out our windshield. Hide it. And I don't know. I can't really see what these seats are. They're all sideways. Car says. That feels in Australia. Let's see. Sure. RX. Because I should probably turn our guy back on too, right? Why am I not selecting him? Is he attached to... What's Marvin? I don't know what happened with him. Whatever. That's scary. Rotation 90, 0. There we go. And sure, 0. Looks like it's a bit big, maybe, but we'll leave it at that. Let me scale them down a little bit. Origin to geometry. 0. There we go. Up. Turn back that on. I guess we need to give these a color, probably. All kinds of fun colors here. We have in the car from before already. Leather gray, sure. Okay. Base mesh is going to be what am I thinking? So many. Plastic rough black, sure. Actually, that can be, yes. Cylinder. Okay, that's the ooh, actually kind of like that though. Let's do that. Yep. Supports are going to be plastic shiny black. Yeah. Springs are going to be distress tool. Now you can kind of see seats in the window. Really overkill, but whatever, you know. All right. Not into that. Let's see. A object, convert to mesh. Join. Okay. There is our shuttle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I still might tweak the texture some, but that I think is going to be more on the distress tool for the dirt. But I think that's going to depend more on our environment. I want to save this. I'm going to create a new thing now. Copy object. I think I actually have an open Blender. Cool. Delete, paste. Cool. I'll save as. Where am I? I don't want to be there. Z. New 260331 shuttle landing zone. Right, sure. Okay, now we got to put this in a space. I'm going to even just close this other one down. Let's make sure I don't need anything from it. Yep. Cool. We need to put this in a location. And I think we're going to start with a sort of a natural landscape. Let's create a plane. Sure. Now let's just scale it to about, think about that. Okay. And then tab 2 E, kind of coming up about to like this. And I think these two E up to about like that. It's going to be kind of a cliff space. And I know that that's high. I'm just going to, goodbye. Faces. Cool. And then I suppose I want to show the downs. We're going to be pretty close. We're going to, this is for TV essentially. But we'll do that for our cliff as well and scale it out. Okay. So that's going to be our, if we're building a set, this would be our set. So that would be our cutoff limits on either side. Anything beyond that would be VFX, right? Yeah. Rotation scale. And let's quad remesh it to 300. Cool. Nice. Tab. Yeah, that's fine. Sculpt mode. Grab. We're going to keep the bottom part pretty flat just because it's going to be the landing pad. But let's just add a little bit of stuff here. And maybe we'll in and in. It's going to be humanized on top of all that as well. So let's take that down. Don't need to worry too much with the edges because again, that's a camera edge. So, but there's something to play with like that. And let's save. I'm gonna take my shuttle and bring it up just slightly. Okay, now this modifier, terrain, trainer base, way too strong. 5 is pretty good. I actually want to take indeed. I cannot remember because it's been 6 months what the label is for weight paint. If I can find it. I think I'll look at one of my earlier ones otherwise, but you know. Is it in here? Is it in the detail? Capital. That's right. Cool. I didn't need to. Tab. And man, it's been a while. Where am I looking for? Vertex groups. Plus assign detail. There we go. Keeps that flat. Cool. And see, I'm remembering. Yay. Let's apply all. We can come back in and sculpt now. Just going to smooth that down there. Along that edge. Okay. Cool. We may not finish this today too. This may continue on, so we'll see. But we still have a couple minutes. Take a look at our thing. Cool. I'm okay with this so far. I'm going to world, give us an HDR, import. So long. Let's see. Oh, these look good. Again, it's mostly going to be sky. Let's go with the one that's a little bit more diffused. Let's see, 1046. Let's try that. Don't rotate it. It's a little bright, but for right now, we'll go with it. Okay, so definitely Shuttle feels better. Just having some stuff around it. Even just like that, I'm into it more. So the kind of concept I'm thinking for a lot of this world is that these guys are very much in a like faux nature kind of space at the moment. It's not they're like Marie Antoinette's little peasant village in Versailles. It's considered stylish to be rustic. So that was kind of my vibe that I was thinking of. Mesh cylinder. So I'm going to put a landing pad here in the center of this thing like that. height is going to be actually cool. And then we'll give this quad remesh of 500. Okay. And then delete the original cylinder and the original plane while I'm thinking about it. Cool. Now, I just want to try. I still want to get Decalify to work. That's basically what I'm thinking. So let's see if I can figure it out. Decalify. That looks like it might this time. And I want to shrink wrap. Yes. Okay. It is shrink wrapping this time. Good. So we shrink wrapped our platform, form down to that. Like it. That's exactly what I needed to do. Now if we take this and come here and just E and up slightly. Or we extrude it up 15 centimeters. That sounds good. And I think and the inside one too, and bevel those slightly. Like that. Great. It's great to see. Okay. So now, land on almost anything, right? But what if we took this? I'm actually going to. That's why. There we go. I want to separate that. Keep this object here for what we're going to do. And I think geoscatter is what we're going to do. Our emitter is going to be that. And our open biomes. It's thinking. I haven't tried to use this since the new version, so we'll see. There we go. It worked. Amazing. I'm going to take it out the other side. Sorry. I want gravel. Do I have just a straight up gravel? Railroad. Let's see how that works. Yeah, all right, fine. Rocks. Let's save and just turn it on just to see. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. It's actually quite like what I wanted. Cool. Turn off that. Oh, should always go back to gray model before turning off something like this, but I didn't. It should still okay. Just gonna take this minute. I'm like, oh yeah, do that. I am not sure how picture perfect I want to make this part of the world. So again, there have a social trend towards faux rustic, but is it golf course grass or is it let's take it forever. Come on. Um, or is it more meadow grass? And I don't know. Yeah, right? Very true, Michael. It could be worse. Give it another minute. We're definitely not going to finish today, so because I need to build the way for them to get from here up to the manor as well. So we'll just get this part done, and then we'll do that again on Wednesday. That'll be fine. But thank you. Go away. So now we need to make emitter to this thing. And let's go fairly golf coursey this time, I think. Let's do this one. Yeah, there are warnings. No shit. Okay. So first off, let's check. Well, first off, let's take this thing, move it, new collection, obstructions. And grass, group culling upward obstruction to obstructions. Great, that'll help. Then this one, we want abiotic slope. Yeah. Maximum of, I'm even going to less 10. Medium slope. Maximum of 12, just to be slightly different. Clump slope, maximum of 15 will allow, I should turn off absolute. I don't think it's going to matter. Clover. Flower. And leaves. Leaves I'm just going to get rid of, actually. I got no leaves here. Let's save. Tiny. Cool. That's a good where I want to go. Yeah, these are all just going to fill in this, which is good. uh-huh. Cool. Take a look at it. Excellent. The grass is exactly like I wanted. That's enough. That's golf coursey for what we're looking for. I guess the only other thing we can do, I mean, there's lots we can do, but let's do one more thing. Let's go back to here. Turn off our ecosystem, grab this thing. We need even material. Do we have any like rock? Just to give it something underneath the other one. Let's see. Yeah. U Smart UV project. Unwrap. Weird. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. That won't work. I mean, it would, but it's just it's a UV thing. UV editing. Let's just look and see. Yeah. Scale. There we go. That's better. Now I just have something underneath the rock, which we wanted. And this outer ring, I think we'll make distressed hull, maybe, for right now, just to give it something. Cool. We're going to definitely have to build up this space a bit more. But let's see what it looks like turned on. That and plane. Excuse me, the other one. Cylinder. On. And let's kind of give ourselves just a, excuse me, it's not a camera, but a camera. Should be thinking, yep. Nice. Very much what I'm looking for. From here, we need to start working on what the environment is going to look like. And that will be tomorrow. And there are a few interesting tricks and things I want to play with. But on the whole, I am really pleased with this. I think that we are in a good place. And we're making something that's not just entirely generic. It's a little generic, but we're still at the starting phase. So the hope is it gets less as we move on. Let's just turn this off again. And plane off again. There we go. And we can come in just to double look at our ship again, because that was the primary thing we did today. I think it's looking pretty good. I really like those little fins at the bottom. I think they are nice. Doors looking much better. Feels pretty good to me. It feels car-like and also spaceship-like, which was sort of what I wanted to get. We may again tweak down distressed hull a little bit more as we get through this tomorrow, but I think we're in a good place to stop for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope it was interesting. I hope this sort of slightly slower speed is not rubbing you the wrong way. I'm just going to move this to the center because it's just bugging my, yeah. I think this is how I want to approach this stuff and be a little less frenetic for at least a little while. And yeah, take care. Have a great rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, folks. Bye.